I'd have said least you forget. I know. I am. Effing, Lynn Austin. Welcome back. Lynn Austin here.
Leslie Lacey.
Jim Lighthall.
Yay, good for
Jim.
you.
Way to go, Jim.
Catching on.
And we are with the Culpeper Curling Studios on the road next to the pool at Innisbrook for the Transitions Championship. With us, we have Michael Egglang.
Egglang.
And Michael, what do you do?
I work for Cleveland and Strixon Golf Company. This is almost my 30th year doing this. I've been with Cleveland 6 years. I'm from Tampa.
But you do something pretty cool with Cleveland.
Yes, you do.
Well, I represent their putter line, and we have a new putter out called the Never Compromise X-Ray. And if you'll allow me, I'll tell you about some of the technology. The big deal, it's called suspended face technology, and what that means is it's an insert putter with a combination of steel bars in the middle of it. So people that are familiar with putting know that insert putters are very forgiving because it spreads the weight to the perimeter of the putter. The steel bars provide responsiveness of actually a steel putter, so you're getting benefits of an insert putter but the feel of a steel putter. The other thing that this product does is never compromise. When it was originally made, the weight was placed on the outside, so 80% of the weight was on the heel and the toe, which adds to the moment of inertia, and that means it keeps the face square longer.
Now, whose putter you got in your hand there?
Well, it's Cleveland's new putter, the X-Ray. So it just go ahead.
Now, Jim Lighthall.
Yeah, there's
is this
some
something
players.
you could do?
I'd be all over that
Really?
new putter. Yeah,
Right.
I was saying my Ping Answer 2 is getting quite old, obviously, and I'm looking for a new putter. But this thing is brand new on the market to the point where the guys at the CA Championship are just using this at Doral, right?
Yeah, it's an interesting story. I received these putters at 9 a.m. Wednesday morning, and hour and a half later, Ken Duke and Boo Weekly put them into play, and that's a pretty prestigious event, so it says something about the product.
And it's beautiful, too. How much does something like this run?
I want to say this is terrible because I'm in the promotion end of the business, and don't quote me on this, but I want to say it's in the $149 price range, so it's a very good price point putter.
Okay. Now, you actually, Michael, you fit people to clubs as well. Can you talk about that a little bit, like how you go by doing that? Because you got people of different weights, people of different strengths, people of different heights. What do you look at when somebody comes in to fit them for a golf club?
Well, mainly I'm just involved with putters. I've done the other side of the business as well, but we'll just talk about putters for now. Let's say David Toms, he's on the putting green right now, and David's maybe 5'10", so he's a little bit shorter, so the length of his putter is going to be a standard length putter for a man is 35 inches, and David's at 34 because he's a little bit shorter. For a woman, obviously, you might be 33, and it depends on your sleeve length, too. I mean, if a guy's got short arms, he's going to have a longer putter.
So you custom make the putter?
Sure.
So could you take a putter like this that's already made and then custom it to somebody?
You bet. It's already been done. This is Boo's putter that I'm holding here, and he prefers a shorter putter. His putter length is 33.
Okay.
So, and the other thing they'll do with putters a lot that the average person can't do out in the public is the loft and lie. Boo likes a flatter putter. A standard lie on a putter is typically 71. Standard loft is 4. He likes his at 68 and 3.
Now, when you say lie and loft, for those people out there that aren't big golfers, what are you referring to?
Well, the lie would be the shaft angle. So when you're holding the club from a playing position, whatever the shaft angle is, so if you go flatter, the shaft is going to come towards you. If you go more upright, it will go away from you. And obviously the loft is what's on the face of the club, just like a golf club.
Michael, married to Dale Egglang for a long, obviously your entire life, basically, and you've been around golf. You know, she was an LPGA Tour player for many, many years. So, you know, you've been around people that tinker with their equipment all the time. You know, people find a putter, and then a week later they're getting rid of it. This thing is something that people are going to stick with, though. I think so. The big thing that you'll find that the guys have just left the West Coast. Well, that's a different type of grass, obviously. They're used to putting on Poana. And now
is it rougher on the West? Because I know it's dry out there. What's the difference?
You just have guys that are used to it. I mean, Tiger's a master on Poana greens, and you take a lot of the Florida guys, and they hate it out there.
Because it's rougher and harsher? Is that the deal?
Well, it's actually, for lack of a better term, it's a little bumpy. Because what happens is Poana is a seed, and as it grows during the day, it continues to grow, and then from footprints it becomes bumpy. Where this surface here, you'll see stays smoother longer because it's a little bit more coarse grass.
Jim, could this putter help your game at all?
This putter could definitely help my game.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
No, I'm completely serious. The perimeter weighting that he's talking about on the heel and the toe, what happens is even on off-center hits, it keeps the ball going straight because it doesn't twist in your hand a little bit.
That's exactly correct.
I'm trying to move product here, Lynn.
I'm sorry. I'm just a layman's person saying what's the difference between this putter and something else you've already got? You've already paid $150 for.
Well, that's just it. Like I said, the putter I have doesn't have that kind of perimeter weighting. I mean, you hold a putter like that, you can feel the weight in the head of the putter, and what I have right now doesn't have that. And so, obviously, on the off-center hits, it corrects those mistakes.
So maybe you're just way out. Maybe this putter's way out over your skis.
It may actually be too much technology for me, Michael.
Wow.
I don't think so.
That's got to hurt.
Yes, it does.
Now, if you're used to, I would think with putting, since it's intricate, it's more exact than obviously if you're teeing off, right? I'm guessing here. I'm not a golfer, but I would imagine that. So if you're used to putting with your putter, which you've had for years, Jim, wouldn't it be difficult, or could it throw you off to change putters because you're used to hitting it a certain way to have the ball go a certain way?
Michael, you answer that.
No, you bring up a good point. Basically, if he's used to a ping putter, it's made of a certain material. It's called 17-4 stainless. So the golf ball, depending on the golf ball he uses, the speed of the ball is going to come off differently than it may off of this.
Okay.
So initially, there probably would be a little bit of adjustment. A perfect example, when I was just over there with David, and he tried this new putter. He hit a couple putts, and he says, well, it feels like it comes off different. Well, actually it does. And then after he made 3 or 4 in a row, that went away in a hurry.
Dave who?
David Toms.
Okay.
Yeah, who's a great
We like
putter.
it when you name drop. So.
Well, there are guys out here playing, so I figured I'd at least use examples.
Well, putting is all about feel. That's the thing. And obviously Cleveland is certainly moving product that way.
Guaranteed.
Right. Yep. Michael England, thank you so much for being on with us.
Thank you.
And good luck, Jim, and trying to use something that will actually get the ball in the hole for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks. My ego's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jim. All right, well, thank you so much. No, we have been live today, and you guys will be out here again on Wednesday.
Yes, we will. And you will be on a field trip.
I think I'm going to Dunedin Art Center, Mom. Yeah.
We'll miss you.
Yeah, sure. Tomorrow, what is this, St. Patrick's Day tomorrow? That's right.
That's what I'm told.
It's Wear Your Green. We're going to be out at the Roosevelt Hooters, and it's a party. We get there around 11. We leave at 3, so come on out and join us. We're your chicks on the road. Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you.
I'm Lynn Austin.
Leslie Lacey.
Jim Lighthall.
Wow.
Impressive.
Only took me 3 hours.
For Justin and Ant, have a lovely day.